Hey everyone, it's your girl K Divine. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. My message for today: don't crash out. Don't crash out, y'all. These folks out here, people, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, if you're coming across this content, um, and this is timeless really because we're always going through different types of shifts. But we're like right now, we really are going through a shift. We are going through a shift of consciousness, and there are so many people who are resisting it. Oh my gosh. There's so much resistance right now, guys. For some people, the truth is hard to hear because of the illusions that they have created for themselves. Their whole life, their whole existence is based on illusions. So you come in, because whoever's watching this video, you're a chosen one, you're a star seed, you're a light worker, you're neurodivergent, you're disabled. Like you're LGBTQ. You're considered an other in society in one way, shape, or form, and probably multiple. Because I'm sure that the people who will come in contact with my content will have multiple things. You know, like I'm disabled. I'm a woman. I'm black. So it's like in society, those things don't go over too well. Like if you come across my contact 222 on the timer, you're probably DEI. You're probably what's considered DEI, which a lot of people are, and they don't even understand that they are DEI. But moving forward, a lot of people can't come to terms with truths. And when you embody your truth and you're not ashamed of it, and you want to just be yourself, like when you have made the decision that you're not going to dim yourself down anymore, that you're not going to shrink yourself in rooms, and like for instance, like lately I've been telling myself, like, you're intelligent, so stop pretending like you're not. Stop talking to people like you're not intelligent because they feel uncomfortable. Stop not being who you're meant to be simply because other people have a hard time dealing with that. And I know it's hard because it's like the reason why a lot of us are like struggling right now is because there are so many people who are trying to suppress us. There are people who, like, whatever's coming in for you, whatever blessings are on their way, people can see that. They can see it. They may not say it, but people can see that you got something great is going to happen for you, something big is happening for you, and they they don't want you to have it, or they want to try to delay it. And honestly, the enemy will jump into anybody that's near you to try to make you crash out. Cuz I just experienced this. Like, I had to get my car worked on because it was having some issues. And then people took my money, and it was a significant amount of money. And I took my car yesterday, and I don't even think them people touched it at all. They had it all day, and it's still something wasn't right about it. And so I prayed about it, I meditated on it, and I was like, I'm gonna go back up there in the morning, and I did. I went back up there today, 4 for 4 on the timer. I went back up there this morning, and they worked on it. They did what I asked them to do because I started asking them questions and they couldn't answer them. So don't crash out, guys. Because that's what they want you to do. You have to start looking at stuff that people do. You got to start looking at it in a different way. I'm seeing the hangman and the hangman card in my mind's eye. You have to change your perspective on these situations. And I'm not negating the fact that this isn't irritating, because it absolutely is. It's frustrating when you know that you're being kind, when you know you're putting your best foot forward, and it's other people being bothered by your presence, by your energy, whatever the case may be, or they just feel like you're an easy target. They feel like they could get one over on you. They somehow think that you, like, oh, this one's stupid. And that's the thing, like, you got to understand, like, people take kindness for weakness. 555 on the timer. Like, people take kindness for weakness. They think that because you're not coming in there being, rude like how they are, or like, I don't know, I'm not really, sometimes it confuses me, because I'm like, because I guess my question is, when did I give you the impression that I was an idiot? Like, I see what's happening, and it's like, sometimes you gotta know, you have to know when it's okay to walk away from certain situations, and how, like, when it's okay to just let something go, let it just let it be. And then you also have to know when you need to say something, because people will continue to play with you, and they'll continue to try to play in your face. They'll continue to try to pretend like they don't know what's going on. And it's okay. Like, you can't, like I said in my last video, like, you cannot control what other people do to you, but you can control your responses and how you deal with those situations. Now, for instance, that situation with my vehicle, if I went into that store this morning yelling, screaming, and cursing them people out because of what I knew, because although I know I knew it wasn't corrected, but I knew that if I went in there with that type of rah attitude, that it wasn't gonna get done either way. I had literally prepared myself last night. I had wrote down some things so that, like, I, because sometimes, if you're not used to standing up for yourself, like, I'm sure, like, whoever is watching this, you're either coming into that version of you that is learning how to stand up for yourself, or you're coming into the understanding that you need to start standing up for yourself in different ways. And I know that that's hard, especially because most likely whoever is watching this, you're the peacemaker. You're the scapegoat. You're the black sheep. So everybody has always just expected you to just take it. They expect you to just take it and run with it, and you just would take L's in silence constantly, especially from people who were supposed to be on your side, was supposed to have your back. And now those people probably ain't nowhere around, or you're trying to move forward and they trying to keep you stuck. So you gotta learn when it's okay. Like, if it's something like people's opinions, when it comes down to people's opinions of you, whether they say it out loud or not to you. Wow. And Katria J, she's on live right now. And I can't, I think it says you're a rising star. That's so crazy. And I just said, like, you're coming into the person that you're supposed to be. See how energy be working? But you gotta understand other people's opinions of you, whether they say it out loud or not. You can walk away from people. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. The people who are for you, it will be known that they are for you. When people try to make rude comment, because honestly, anybody who makes a rude comment or tries to single you out, 10-10 on the timer, anyone who does stuff like that, they're just trying to, they're looking for a reaction. Those, I call them chaos demons, because that's what they are. They're looking for you to get upset. Like, people will get in your way thinking that you're somebody to be played with. They think they can toy with you. Or I don't know, I feel like especially if you're chosen, it's like I know these people get warned constantly. I know something in them is telling them, leave that one alone. But them chaos demons that are inside of them be like, nah, go do it. Go see what you could do. And then they have to run with their tail between their legs looking stupid. Just like them people at that mechanic shop that I had to leave today. I sat there for 4 hours, just about 4 hours, and I was not ashamed. I waited. I brought my backpack. I brought my book, my journal, my laptop. I was doing stuff. I was getting stuff done. Like 11:11 on the timer. Like I came prepared today because I was like, I'm not leaving until I know that my stuff is good. And that's what I mean. Like, you got to know when to walk away. Like, it's one thing, like I said, I had some issues with, like, I have issues with people like just saying weird stuff to me, or trying to like get some sort of reaction out of me. And then when they find out like I don't seek revenge, and that I'm not gonna try to, get in your face or do the same thing and get in your way, like, I'll get away from you, because I'm like, oh no, I don't want no problems. I don't want no trouble with you. I'll get as far away from you as I possibly can. They don't like that, because then they know, like, that puts them in the position to show and expose who they are. But that thing with my car, like, if I would have only paid like $200 or something, and something didn't get fixed properly, I may have just taken that L. Honestly, I may have just taken that L and would have went to somebody else to get it done. But because I put, when I say a significant amount of money on my vehicle, and I didn't finance anything, I did not finance a single thing. That this came out of my pocket. So I'm like, that money is paid for. So y'all gonna come and fix this. And I knew, and that's why I started asking certain questions. I'm like, because I was asking for like timestamps. Can you show me this? Can you show me this? Like, and they're like, oh yeah, we can. And oh, it's gonna take an hour and a half. Okay, I have no problem waiting. I have no problem waiting. None. I have zero problem with it. And it's just so crazy to me, because it's like, people really are expecting you to crash out. People are expecting you to get so hot and heated and upset that you risk it all. And I'm telling you right now, whatever your blessings are, they are too precious and valuable for you to let that go out of, just because you got frustrated. It's okay to be upset. I'm not saying don't be frustrated and mad, because that is natural. It's like I said, this shit is irritating. It's so irritating. Like, people can't deal with their own feelings and thoughts and emotions, so they project them onto you. And it's like, I'm not here for that. Like, I don't, ma'am, sir, I don't give a damn about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Yet they want you to be responsible for how they feel about you. And it's like, that has nothing to do with me. If you feel inadequate next to somebody, it's not that person's fault that you feel that way. I don't care who I'm standing next to. Like, I don't care. Like, I mean, I've met certain celebrities and stuff like that, like at meet and greets and stuff, and I'm more starstruck than I feel like small. I don't feel small next to them people, because when you really go and meet people like that, you really see they are regular people. They just got more money than you. They do the same stuff. They eat, sleep, and shit just like you. There is nothing different about those people. They just have more money than you. And it's like we pedestalize people, and people pedestalize you. That's why they try to bring you down. That is the exact reason why they try to bring you down. Cuz they pedestalize you. They see you up here and they feel down here. And that's why they try to mistreat you, because they feel like, oh, we got to bring this person down. We got to bring them down to our level. They want you to be on their level so badly. Cuz like I said, they're chaos demons. These people live and breathe chaos. That's the only way that they survive. And if they don't have it, like those people can't be in silence. They can't be alone. These are the same people who are codependent. And when I say codependency, I mean like, and that doesn't necessarily mean with people. Definitely, most people that I see that are definitely codependent on the people in their lives. They can't make a decision without other people's approval. But some people are codependent on substances. They're codependent on, entertainment and gossip TV and reality TV. Like they're codependent. Like the only way that they can feel like they're a part of something is if they're consuming this, or they're a part of this group, or whatever the case may be. They don't know who they are outside of all that stuff. And quite frankly, part of the reason is because these people aren't alone long enough to really tap in. Especially, this is something I really want to bring up about narcissists too. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, or you are around narcissistic people, for one, they have like loud music, the TV's loud, like they gotta drown all that shit out all the time. Those people have a hard time being in the quiet. Like they'll sometimes always be on the phone too. Like if you're around people who just cannot be in silence, it's because once it goes quiet in their mind, like it's chaos in there. Like the demons really start speaking to them, and it's scary for them. And that's why people are intimidated by those of you who are whole by yourself, that you don't need to be around people. You're okay with being by yourself. And people will think that because you're alone that you're an easy target and that ain't nobody behind you. But it's like you got a whole spiritual team behind you. You got the Most High looking over you. Especially if you are blessed with discernment. And if you don't have discernment, you need to pray and ask God how you can be better at using your discernment. Everybody has intuition. You need to tap into your intuition, because these people are out here trying to make sure that you crash out so that you don't receive the blessings that you're supposed to receive. And these people don't even know you. And most of the time, these people don't even know exactly what it is that's coming for you. They can just see that there is something great in you and that good things are going to happen for you. And they want to infiltrate that the best that they can. They want to infiltrate it so bad. And you're like, what do these people get out of this? Like, people literally will, like, they just need, like, they feel the need to. And like with that mechanic shop, like what I was thinking was, I was like, I'm not the first person that they've done this to. I just hope I'm the last. Because I could have embarrassed them. They had other customers in there. And I mean, I kept it pretty cordial. I mean, I asked them questions I needed to ask, but I could have put everything out there. I could have aired it all out. I could have aired everything out that they did, but I didn't. I kept it cute and copacetic and waited for them to correct their, I won't even call it a mistake, correct their evil. I don't know why people think that I'm an easy target, but in some cases I be letting people do certain things. Like if I'm at an establishment and I'm not getting the service that I'm supposed to get, I'll let that person not do it on purpose, so that when I leave and they see that the records show that I didn't get this service, or that somebody was doing something they wasn't supposed to do, it's gonna fall back on that person. Them be the same people that want to call and be like, is there anything that we can do to make this? No, because it already happened. Ain't nothing we can do about it now. Ain't nothing we can do about it now. Don't crash out, guys. I know it's hard. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired right now. Like, I was laying down right before I started recording this video, but something told me, like, just go ahead and get that done real quick. Just go ahead and get it done because it's important. It's important that y'all see this and understand, like, I know it's hard, man. Like, I know it's so difficult. Especially when you've been holding your peace for so long. When you've been holding your peace and you haven't lashed out, you've been in hermit mode, you've been to yourself, you've been prayed up, you've been, every time something some setbacks come, you in your prayer closet, whatever it is, whatever it is that you do, and you like, all right, like, I just need to get through this. I know that whatever you're going through, I know it's been a long time coming. I'm exhausted from everything that's been going on in my life, so I know that other people are going through it as well. Collectively, I can feel it. Like, sometimes it feels like there's a heaviness on you. Like, you got to understand that this is bigger than you. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. It's my second video I'll be crying on. Like, this is bigger than you. Whatever your purpose is, whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're fighting through, this is bigger than you. Because there's a lot of corruption. There are a lot of evil people in this world. And it's so crazy because this book that I'm reading, let me go get it. Give me a second. Okay, so the book I'm reading is called A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. This is by Eckhart Tolle. I think it's Tolle. This is the book. This is a part in the book that I read this morning, and it blew my mind because I was just thinking about stuff like this. It says, if the structures of the human mind remain unchanged, we will always end up recreating fundamentally the same world, the same evils, the same dysfunction. And this is literally what I just said in the beginning. Like, we're going through a shift. There's a lot of people whose consciousness, like, they don't want to change. They don't want to have to change the way that they think and operate because to them it's comfortable. They're comfortable in that. They're comfortable with their limiting beliefs. They're comfortable with the way that things are, even if they're not happy. Don't confuse happiness with comfortability. Because there are a lot of miserable people out here, but they're comfortable with the way that they got stuff going on. They're not happy, they're not fulfilled, but they keep doing the same things over and over because it satisfies something small, satisfies, something for them for a small period of time. Just like people who won't give up certain addictions. Like, I'll be completely honest, even though I did go a period of time without any marijuana, just recently when I was able to get some, like, I wasn't doing a lot, but I had been to a couple dispensaries, and then if you watch Margot, her content on YouTube, she had a message a few weeks back, or just a couple weeks ago, where it was like, you're gonna have to give up a substance, and I knew that message was for me. She was like, you're gonna have to give up a certain substance. Like, you needed it in the beginning of your journey because it helped you, but now you don't need it anymore. And at first I didn't even finish listening to the message because I was like, no. I was like, no, no, no. I was like, I just got it back. Because I went for a period of time without any at all. And I mean, it wasn't a long period of time, but it was like, I just wasn't able to obtain any. And when I heard that message, I was like, I just got it back. Like, I don't want to do this. I was like, I don't want to give that up. And that night, I could not sleep because I just kept hearing in my head, like, you got to let that go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. And I got up out of my bed. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I got up out the bed and I went and grabbed a garbage bag. And I had just went to the dispensary maybe like a few days before this. And I put everything that I had just bought that I hadn't used, and all the stuff that I still had some stuff from like the previous uh trips, or like I had an electronic pen too, like a vape pen. And I had just bought it, like I had just spent like at least $40 at the dispensary, and I threw every single thing away. I put it directly in the trash. And I have not looked back since. And I pass dispensaries all the time, and a part of me is like, I want to go in there, but I don't, because I don't really need that stuff anymore. I don't. I know how to regulate myself better now. So it's like, and this is why I'm saying, like, about crashing out. Like, that's, as you're evolving and as you're changing who you are and becoming a better version of yourself, a lot of people see your growth, and they see what it is that they're not doing in their lives. Like, it becomes an excuse, because it's like, if they can see somebody else doing it and y'all are in close proximity to each other, it makes them feel like, okay, but like, if this person is doing it, and like, and I'm not doing that, they feel like, well, that makes me look bad. Because, but it's also because they know that they're not doing what they need to do to better themselves. They know that they're not taking the proper steps to be a better person. And they don't want to be around people who make them have to think, because again, these people live in illusion, so it's easier for them to sit there and keep doing the same things over and over and over again, because they're comfortable doing that. Because stepping outside of yourself and doing something new, doing something different, changing yourself, means that you got to change everything. Like, you have to understand, like people will say things like, well, I want to make more money, but they have limiting beliefs. They believe that they can't own a business. They believe that they can't do things on their own, or they lack discipline altogether. Like, you won't limit your screen time. You won't limit your social media consumption. You won't limit the types of foods that you eat. Like, if you're not taking care of your body and taking care of your health, like, I know sometimes, like, all of us go through our own things, but it's like, if you're not actively, like, if that's not something that's on your mind constantly about how you can better yourself and take care of yourself, you just gonna keep falling back into these negative, toxic patterns and cycles. It's never going to change. That's insanity. Then, ain't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And when people come into close proximity to you, it pisses them off, because it's like, how is this person doing this and I'm not? How is this person able to take care of themselves like this, but I'm not? Especially if you look younger than what you are, or if you just are younger than the people that you're around. Because the older people, like, if they see somebody younger doing stuff, and they're like, well, I wasn't doing that when I was 25. I wasn't doing that when I was 30. Even if they're only a few years older than you, they're like, well, I wasn't doing that a couple of years ago. How is this person on this, on this train and on this track doing that? And I'm not doing, like, it. And then they say, oh, they think they're better than me. No, no, honey. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I'm just trying to better myself, because I feel like I deserve it. And people want you to feel like you don't deserve better. And they will do everything they can do in their power to make you feel like you don't deserve more. And I mean, and to the point where people will lose their jobs. People will, like, and I'm not, like, when I say lose their jobs, like, they will work so hard to try to diminish you, that the consequences of their actions will be that they will lose the position that they have. People will lose their positions trying to dethrone you. Let that sink in for a second. People will lose their positions just to try to dethrone you. And it's not like you're not in anybody's way. Don't you ever feel like you are. You're not in anybody's way. You are doing your thing. You're in a league of your own. Nobody is your competition. I say this all the time. Like, the only person I'm in competition with is myself from yesterday. I'm just trying to be better than I was the day before. I'm trying to be a better mom. I'm trying to be a better me. I'm trying to be a better person in society. And these people don't want you to be better because they don't, because then they feel like because they feel small next to you, because then they feel like, well, if that person's doing that, then I feel like I'm gonna have to try to do something like that. And I don't want people seeing that person in a higher light than they see me, because that's just, no, I don't want that. It's really selfish at the end of the day, because you probably feel happy when you see people doing different stuff for themselves. Like, oh, you're trying to work out and eat healthier. Awesome. I'm happy for you. That's great. Oh, you're going to a new gym with a new trainer so that you can build muscle. Great. Oh, you're changing your diet because you want to, improve your health. Great. Oh, you're reading more because you want to cut out your screen time and you want to, you want to learn more. Great. And you're happy for people, but other people feel offended. Like, test this theory out. Some of you, please go out in public and read a book, and once in a while just glance up and look at people. Will start looking at you funny, because they're like, what's that person doing reading? I remember I was moving last year and I was moving apartments, and the movers that were moving me, like, they were so offended that one of the I had a big, like, reusable bag of my books, and they were like, this one's books. Like, I was like, what's the problem? And it's because they hate to see people who are intelligent and actually want to better themselves, because they know they're not reading and doing all that stuff. It's just so crazy to me. But y'all can't crash out over these people trying to get under your skin. And like I said, it's okay to be frustrated. I'm not saying don't be mad, because it's natural to be upset when people coming at you foul for no reason. Because these people know that they don't have a reason to be treating you that way. They know exactly what they're doing. And like I said, you got to kill them with kindness, but you also got to be stern. Like, you got to find that balance. You are kind, you're not nice. I'm going to do a video on that. You are kind, you're not nice. So you can be respectful and keep it copacetic and make sure that you get the stuff done that you need to get done, because that's what I had to do today with my car. I was kind, I was still kind, and I was professional to those people, but I was stern. Like, I'm not leaving. Like, I want this, like, I need clarity. I need to understand what's going on here. Please tell me what this is. You got to outsmart people, and you got it in you. You got it in you. You are so intelligent. Whoever's watching this, I'm sure that you are emotionally intelligent as well. So you know that you're emotionally intelligent. If you're feeling upset, I need you to remove yourself. I need you to remove yourself until you can calm down enough to rationally think about how you want to approach a situation. Do not crash out. Do what you have to do in order to get what you need, but do not crash out. Do not let people get you to that point. Let people dig their own graves. Let them dig them pits. They gonna fall in them eventually, one way or another. If you need to get out of a situation, do whatever you need to do to safely remove yourself. Do not crash out. That's what they want you to do. That's why they're poking at you so hard. And you also have to understand how powerful you are. People would not come at you that people would not come at you that hard if you weren't powerful. Thieves do not rob empty houses. You are a powerhouse. They want to bring you down. Don't let them people get you down. I love you guys so much. If you have any comments, please interact with my content. I want to talk to people. I don't get to talk a lot to people. So please interact with this. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm hoping to do more content soon. I'm got a lot going on in life right now. There's so much happening, guys. Life has been lifing for me, and I'll get all into that later. Like I said in, like, my first couple videos, like, as stuff starts to unfold in my life, I definitely will be more transparent about that. But because there's certain things that are still kind of underway, I can't really speak too much on certain things. But I definitely want to let y'all know, like, I am in the struggle with y'all. I am here. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here for you, and I'm open. So I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, morning, evening, night, whenever you watch this. And I love you so much. And it's your girl K Divine. I'll see you guys later. Bye.